I have ridden my old crossbike everywhere and in every weather. I have experienced a lot with it. But about 6 months ago, it became a day when I decided to ride a modern crossbike. This is my review of CaadX 105. I have ridden the Cannondale on road, trails and also on snow. I have spent many hours with this bike and this whole adventure started with this first ride. I had heard good things about Cannondale cross bikes and browsed through some forums, but I hadn't been ridden CaadX myself. First things in life are always exciting, so was this first ride. I felt right at home on the bike. The riding position on a size 56 frame was the same, or at least close to the same that I was used to. But then everything else was different. I noticed immediately that the ride was different, but I just couldn't put it in words. However, I liked it a lot. After I rode more and more miles, I realized that the frame was very stiff, but at the same time very comfortable. These two characteristics are kind of a holy grail in designing a great frame. I just have never experienced them in a scale like this on a crossbike. The ride is so comfortable without taking anything away from the stiffness. I can sprint like a rabbit with this bike. Okay, I cannot, but at least I feel like it. If I had stronger legs, I'm sure I could do it. This Cannondale has a mixed approach on cable routing. The brake cables dive inside the frame and it looks cool, but then the shifter cables are routed under the down tube. What about the looks? What do you think? I think that this looks nice. I like the valves, nicely profiled tubes, details and the down-to-earth colors. The frame has mounts for full-length fenders. Mounting points in the fork are cleverly hidden on the wheel side of the fork legs. Cannondale says that the rear triangle works as a micro suspension, giving better control, traction and comfort. What I know from my experience is that the bike steers with precision and without any hesitation. The bike feels very lightweight and it helps to quickly throw it from turn to turn. The tapered steerer probably plays a role in the steering precision. This bike has Shimano 105 group set with FSA Gossamer cross cranks and TRP's biomechanical disc brakes. The drivetrain works like a Shimano 105 always does, very well. It provides great performance, and with two front rings I feel like that the gaps between the gears are small enough also on those smooth road sections. I have said to have hands like a pianist, kind of meaning that I have long fingers. Still I noticed that the brake levers are quite far from the bar. It's probably because of the bar shape, but I would like to have the levers a little bit closer, although I can reach them now. I don't know if the levers have any adjustments or not, that's something I haven't had time to check. What comes to the brakes, I would say that hydraulics is the best way to go. I would also say that hydraulics is almost the only way to go. The TRP spires are cable brakes where both sides of the piston move towards the disc. They are kind of great brakes as such, but they just cannot match the fine feel of hydraulic brakes. They have enough stopping power for my needs, and about stopping power, the tires play a big role here, and this bike came with Schwalbe's rapid drop tires. These stock tires are 35mm wide and there is good clearance in the frame, in the rear and in the fork for muddy trails. The fork could take even much wider tire. As a summary, the CaadX 105 is a great cross bike. It's lightweight, fast and comfortable bike. This makes it so versatile that it's fun to ride on road and trails. But the most important thing in any bike for me is the fun factor. And that's where Cannondale has really succeeded with this bike. If I could build this bike like a dream bike, I would definitely upgrade the brakes. But then again, there's also electronic shifting right around the corner that I would like to try out. It seems that there's always something new coming up. As a bottom line, this bike, when I got it, it quickly became my favorite bike.